I wouldn't buy something like that if I came to see it. And that's coming from someone who worked in accommodation for 3 years, okay? It can't do harm, right? Can it do harm? So we actually ended up selling a lot of the pieces already because I have no idea how to clean ovens. And I use lemon salt to remove it. I did what I always do. I clicked the very first link and I'm just gonna go with it. Welcome to part 3 of the moving vlog. In this video, we're finally going to do spring cleaning. When I say spring cleaning, normally I mean deep cleaning, whereas because I am moving out in exactly a week, I don't think that I'm going to do actual proper spring cleaning / deep cleaning. I will just make sure that everything is in good condition. I have to say that we maintain our space really well. What it means is we don't let it get too dirty and too messy. So I don't think that any deep cleaning will actually be required. We are going to do the bathroom. We will go through the cabinets in the bathroom. I need to go through all the stuff and organize it and decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm going to get rid of. Then I want to move into the kitchen, and this is probably the biggest project in this video because we need to go through everything. I want to clean the fridge, I need to clean the oven, I want to go through all the cabinets again, organize it, decide what I want to get rid of, what I want to keep. If anything, I can't imagine there's going to be anything that I will want to keep from the kitchen. We need to clean the counters, I need to clean the stove because it's in a pretty bad shape at the moment. And then we will go around my apartment and just look at the decor and little things that that don't really belong to any particular area, but I also will want to decide what I will keep and what I will get rid of. So this is the plan for this video. I'm gonna stop talking and let's jump straight into it. So this is the bathroom counter. This is what I want to do now. There's a toilet, I'll close it now, you don't have to see it. Not a lot of things trigger me online, but one of the things that really trigger me is when I see a cleaning vlog online and people show inside their toilets. I need like a content warning before this shit, literally. I want to give it to some creators. Their toilets look like they're new, like they literally have just been installed. They're clean, they're nice. Still though, it's quite disgusting, just the idea that they're showing inside the toilet. But I saw a few, okay, and that shit was traumatizing. I saw a few which were disgusting and they showed inside it and showed like a before and after. There is absolutely no reason to show inside the toilet. Like, this shit is private, keep it to yourself, don't show anybody, especially if it's disgusting. I just can't. And that's coming from someone who worked in accommodation for 3 years, okay? I've done my share of cleaning shitty toilets, literally, and that's coming from me. That shit is disgusting to see on TikTok and on YouTube. Okay, rant finished. We're not gonna do that here. I will spare you the details. It's nice and clean because we maintain it like that, but still there is no reason for you to see inside our nice and clean toilet. You can use your imagination if you really want to, but what I want to do now is I want to go through this counter and clear it, and then I want to clean it. I want to clean inside the sink, and then I want to go through these cabinets and also decide if there's anything in there that I want shipped. this is where I need to make some decor decisions, because this toothbrush holder and this whole thing, the vase and the flowers, I really like it. So I need to decide if I'm going to ship it to myself. Also because if I am taking it with me, I need to remove it right now and put it in the boxes. I think I'm gonna do that. So this will go into the boxes and I'll find another cup for the toothbrush. Everything goes back minus the decor and this little cup. Maybe this little guy is coming as well. Okay, it's definitely not as pretty as it was before with the flowers. Also, I remembered that the reason why I put the flowers here in this corner was to cover all of this. So this is the after, I guess. I'm pretty happy with the result. I just wanted to clean it. I don't really care what it looks like at the moment. It's all done now, so well done. Now we have to go down here. All the stuff that I don't know what to do with yet, I'm just gonna put here, and then at the end of this whole process I'll go through it. Okay, and the last drawer is this. It's gonna be very quick and easy. These are bean bags. This and this is gonna stay. I have to actually get rid of these because I don't use them anymore. This is staying here. I just need to go through this container and see what's in here. These are all tampons, so they will come with me. Bean bags back. These go here. I'm putting in my skincare bag. All of this is, you know, I'll move from here and then I'll go through it and decide what I want to do with this stuff. One of the last things that I need to do is I need to go around the apartment and look at all the decor. I don't have that much decor, but I have a few things. So I need to go around the apartment and kind of just decide what I want to pack inside those boxes and ship to myself. And if there's anything that I'm just leaving here, it's actually going to be very simple, I think. There are some things that I already took from the bathroom. So this basket, and then there is a toothbrush holder and little vase with the flowers as well, so I will keep all of this. You can see there's also a couple of containers that I want to keep. Now I'm still deciding about some of them. Also, as you can see, there's some furniture missing, so we actually ended up selling a lot of the pieces already. There was a big dresser, IKEA dresser here, which is gone. This dresser came with the apartment. And then there was a big shelf here, also from IKEA, the tall one, also sold. The blender is gone. There's also an issue with like, where do I put stuff? Because all of this stuff was here before, and now that all of this is gone, we have nowhere to put stuff. So I need to figure this out as well. But I'm here because I want this. I'm gonna just dump it out here. So I'm just going to keep it. Put it here for now. Over here then, that's I think is the last place. So initially I was thinking to leave all of this behind, but I think I'm going to take this one for sure. I'm just gonna put it aside. And then honestly I think this one too, why not? It doesn't take a lot of space and it's not very heavy as well. And that's it, I think here that's everything. We have 2 candles from here. I'm just gonna put it here for now. In terms of decor and containers and stuff like that, this is so far everything that I want to take, minus maybe a few things here. I'm not sure about these containers, this green one and these 2 beige ones, and I decided to keep this one. Initially I thought I was gonna get rid of it because I had 2, but I think I'm gonna keep this one. All right, so something that I need to prioritize is cleaning the oven, because we are trying to sell it and at the moment it's not in the best condition. So what I need to do is I actually need to Google, because I have no idea how to clean ovens. Find maybe a YouTube video, like a tutorial of how to clean. Let me show you what it looks like now. This is what it looks like now. Oh my god, it looks so bad on camera, you see? Yeah, that's disgusting. I wouldn't buy something like that if I came to see it. Yeah, so this is the before, if you will. Let's go find out if there's anything I can do about this. I did what I always do. I clicked the very first link and I'm just gonna go with it. By research, that's what I mean. It says here that to get rid of this baked on grease, you need to make a baking soda and water paste. And then it says spread it on the problem area and leave overnight. Let's try and do this and we will see what happens. I'm gonna put soda in, like a lot probably. Then I'll slowly add water just to make sure that it's pasty. More, I guess. This is so much better. It's a paste, you see, it's much better now. I wonder if I should add vinegar. It can't do harm, right? Can it do harm? Oh. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe it with just a wet cloth, and then I'll put the paste on top. Okay, so this is done. This is what it's looking like from outside, and then as you can see, the glass is covered, everything here is covered. I did my best. It's kind of a weird angle, especially when you're trying to film. I don't know what this is called, the part that gets hot, but it's pretty difficult to get in between, you know, underneath. And also there is one on top, so that's why it was a little bit more difficult. Like this spot was really bad, so I tried to get as much as possible there on this spot, and then obviously evenly on everything else. I think I did a pretty good job. So now we'll just wait, I think 24 hours, I think till tomorrow morning, just because I don't think that I'm going to do it tonight. And also because I'm trying to film, obviously I want to have natural light as much as possible, so we'll just wait 24 hours. I'm sure that it's not going to do any damage. Well, I hope it's not going to do any damage, but TBD. But in the meantime, just going to clean this corner where the stove was. Okay, so it's been a little over 24 hours. I have no idea how this is going to go. I also don't have any more gloves left, so I'll have to do this very carefully without the gloves. Let's try and clean her. So this is what it's looking like inside. This is the glass, and this is the inside. I think I'm going to start with the glass here, and then move my way inside the oven. So I'm just taking the toothbrush and I'm gonna start scrubbing. Ignore everything underneath, obviously, but look at this. This is really good. I'm excited to see what it's gonna do inside, so let's go inside and try to clean it now. what it's looking like now. I'm just gonna put a ring light in here so you can see better. It's not perfect, as you can see here especially, and then here I think it's because these were like the driest spots, and also it was quite difficult to get into them. And then the top is actually looking better than I expected, but I still need to go over some spots because, as you can see, like I said, it's not perfect. I'm tired. I'm sweating a little bit. It was just a lot of scrubbing. The main thing is that I'm finished now. It's not perfect by no means, but it's much better than it was before. So let me show you the after, and then we'll look at the before and the after. This is what it's looking like right now. The glass, as you can see, is absolutely stunning. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. Like I said, not perfect, of course, but it's much better than it was, and I'm happy with this result. Good, now I feel much more confident selling it. I mean, it's still an oven that's been used for a year, so obviously it's not going to be in perfect condition. But the way that it was before, I would be very embarrassed to sell this to somebody. I'm just gonna let it sit here with the door open so that it dries inside completely. The oven is now done. Good job. Let's do the kettle, because the kettle is pretty gross, if you can see. I'm going to empty it and show you. So this is what inside of kettle looks like, and I use lemon salt to remove it. I always eyeball it. I don't think that there is like an amount that you have to put. Like, I put always around this much. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna put some cold water, maybe half, just so it covers like the main problem areas. This much water is more than enough. So all I'm gonna do is close and just turn it on. Wait for the water to boil. Then I'm going to pour the water out, put new water, cold water, then do this again. And I'm gonna do it about 2 or 3 times just to make sure that all the lemon salt is out. And then I'm going to clean outside, because it needs to be cleaned outside as well. The water is starting to boil. All right. These brown spots, I think that I can't do anything about them. So this is now round number 2. I'm going to clean this area here just because I want to replace this thing, because you see how disgusting it is. I want to wash it and just get it out of here and put a new one. Done. I'm not gonna clean this because 1, I cleaned it recently, 2, I have like 2 weeks left here and then I'm going to get rid of it. So just gonna wash the dishes real quick and we'll get back to the kettle. Okay, so I think it was the second time, was it? Yeah, the second round is finished. This is what it's looking like. Not much different from the time before, because the first round is actually what cleans it. The other 2 rounds are just to rinse it from the lemon salt. So let's do the final round, and then after this I'm just going to pour the water out and probably leave it empty. 3rd round done. Okay, so this is what it's looking like inside. Like I said, those brown spots probably will not go anywhere, but all the white stuff is gone now. Dare I say, like new. So this is the fridge. This is the freezer. So this is what it's looking like at the moment. It might not look too bad like the rest of the fridge, but if you look closer you will see that there are some breadcrumbs and some things that just needs to be wiped. Here on the side also, just want to take out these shelves and wipe them. And just in general, take everything out, make sure that everything is nice and clean, and then put everything back in. at the bottom here, this is what we have. It's also not looking too bad in terms of cleanliness probably, but again, if you look closer, you will see that some of the shelves here, for example, where the milk is, you can see that there are some stains here, and then at the very bottom I need to wipe all of this. Just make sure that everything is clean, that's it. So I took out this container here because I think I want to keep it. I'm going to wash it, I'm not going to put it back in, and I'm going to put it in one of the boxes for shipping. Okay, this is as much work as I want to put it into this fridge, so let me show you. So this is what it looks like now. Everything is nice and clean and wiped. This is the fridge. Also nice and clean. And the fridge is done. I think what I'm gonna do is, when it comes especially to the counter space and also the cabinets, I'm gonna move from the right side to the left. So we're gonna do it in this order. I don't use this one, so we're gonna skip this one. I'm gonna start with this cabinet right here. There's nothing over here, so we'll just do this one here, and then we'll move down. The oven is already done, so we'll just do this cabinet here. Then we'll go through this entire area. I'll clean the stove as well, and then we'll continue moving left and we'll go through all these drawers. So let's start with this cabinet over here. Initially I thought that I would clean it and put everything back inside, but now I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave it empty. I just cleaned it as you saw, wiped it, and then put all of this stuff in another cabinet. That's it. So we are done with this one. So let's move on to this one underneath the oven. As you can see, there is nothing really going on here. I just need to take them out, wipe the surface, and put them back in. These are all my baking things. Since I did the upper cabinet, I left it empty. I'm now thinking to maybe leave this empty as well and move this stuff to another spot. I think I'm gonna try to keep everything as close together as possible, not like spread out through the kitchen, so that it's easier afterwards when I'm moving out to just grab everything out of more or less one spot and put it in the boxes. So I'm gonna leave this one empty as well. So this one is done. Let's move over here. Okay, so my task now is I need to find another container for all of this, because this container I actually want to keep and I want to put it in the boxes. Same goes for this container here. I'm just going to put all this stuff aside for a second. I'm gonna go through these spaces, clean them, then think how I want to put everything back inside. I'm going to put this basket back here. I'm just gonna put it here for now to dry. Okay, moving on, we have the stove to do now. This one is probably going to be the most satisfying. So as you can see, it's all not very clean. It's greasy, and you know, there's like breadcrumbs and stuff like that, pieces of food still in here, which is disgusting. So the oven is done. Let's do this little corner next, because this Lazy Susan I actually want to take with me. So let's go through these drawers. This. This whole entire section is now done. So all we really have left is just these cabinets here. There is one over there, but that's just plates. There was actually some mold in there, which I did not see before, so that's not good. Ladies and gentlemen, if I could please get a round of applause for the kitchen, which is now completed. I am very happy. This was a very big project. Now that the kitchen is finished, I can go ahead and put everything in the boxes and start packing the boxes. And then officially we are done. We organized all the clothes and shoes and bags. We went through the bathroom and we organized everything that was in the bathroom. We went through all the decor. Now we also went through the kitchen, and that was the last space on my list. So we are officially done with going through the stuff and organizing and spring cleaning and deciding what I'm going to keep and what I'm going to get rid of. So thank you. So I'm going to finish this video here because we are done. In the next vlog we will be packing the boxes. I will also be packing my suitcases, and we will be flying to Lithuania. Make sure to subscribe to get notified when that video comes out. And thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. I really appreciate you watching and being here. Subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. I would really appreciate it. Most importantly, come back next week for the new video. Until then, I hope you have a fantastic week. See you there. Bye.